Well, Avalon means place of apple. Like Aval is apple. I think it's from the Nordic. I'm partially guessing there. No, it's definitely the Nordic root of it as well. And lon meaning land, so Avalon, apple land. And this was all a large orchard here before, and there's just this one tree left and a few odd trees here. And you find this all around this land. We're just near Bath here, but Somerset traditionally was a big apple country. Many old cider varieties. This one's quite sweet. I don't know. I'd eat this one and call it an eater, but it'll make some great juice. And just here, like it's amazing. And we could have come here earlier and picked them, but as they've sat here on the floor, maybe some have gone rotten, but they'll be that bit sweeter, and they'll make a sweeter juice because they've had a little tickle of frost on them and just been sitting a while. So that's what they would have traditionally done cider making wise. They would even shake the trees at certain times to let them fall on the ground and then just collect them up off the ground. And if you're keeping it sort of a bit sort of shorter grass than this, you can even just rake them up. So we're having to sort of delve in amongst the grass here to get them, but that's not a problem. That's nice. Well, that will be empty soon and we can use that for the...
So what would happen if we didn't chop all the bad bits out of the apples?
Don't know, could try it and see. And then everybody would know that their juice was made with rotten apples. Don't know.
Poison. Wouldn't it?
I don't know. I don't think it would really matter so much, to be honest.
Would it ferment? Or wouldn't
maybe it would ferment. I imagine, like in the old cider making ways, it would have just been like everything would go in,
just chuck it all in,
rats and all. But who knows?
Put a few rats in it. No.
For a bit, maybe 20 minutes or something, or maybe sooner than that. We'll see how patient we are, and then we can just while it'll help it break down a bit. That's the milled apple, which is just beautiful. So it hasn't chopped up the pips, which is what your electric juicer does. So it sort of will leave the juice a lot sweeter, and then the resultant pulp I'll take along the village and give to the pigs. Maybe we could just pour the rest of those into that one there. This is the pressing point. Apple juice is great, and making apple juice is great.
You can see there they've just pressed the apple juice in there.
Yeah, it's not far off, is it? Good 4 litres there, and a bit more.
Cool.
Might be actually. Here you go, Granny. Have the first taste.
Official verdict. Bottoms up. What do you reckon?
Good, very good.
Good drop?
Yes, it's got a sourness to it, but a sweetness which makes it okay.
A preamble to it, is it?
Yeah, well, it's making some juice. Hopefully it'll make it to the weekend if we don't drink it all.
What's happening in Bristol? What's the thing there?
Part of a thing called the Free-conomy, which is about...
Free-conomy?
Yeah, about just doing things without money, basically.
Good.
It started by a man called Mark, who's just finished living for a year without any money.
Oh yeah.
And
this is good. Very nice.
Very good, very good. All Wello best apples, scrumped from uphill and down dale.
Scrumped today.
And last week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers.
There's a lot of people that do it. There's students that do it. like my father, like he's in his mid-40s, he's doing it still, and I've just started getting into it, and I'm just getting into my 20s now. It's an easier way to live. Like, if you go out and get free food, then you don't have to work, and if you don't work, then you've got more time on your hands to do more productive things, and that's the benefits I see from skipping.
I'm not properly vegan. I'm kind of, maybe I will be one day, but when you're skipping out of a bin, then the ethics of whether you want to support the meat industry or the animal products industry doesn't really apply, because they've already been killed and they've already been slaughtered and processed. So you're almost acting more ethically, well, no, you are acting more ethically by making use of this meat that's already been generated than just leaving it there to rot and be wasted.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't normally eat meat, but I have no problem with eating meat and meat products out of bins as long as they're reasonably fresh.
Yeah, I think that like anything that's in the bin, it's like a huge amount of waste, and it's only going to be put in a landfill site, and I can't believe that the shop gets away with doing it.
It's just amazing how much stuff there is. And stuff that looks perfectly fine, that you'd think that at least they could sell it a really reduced price, but they just throw away crates and crates and crates of eggs and bananas and mushrooms and potatoes and bunches of flowers.
Yeah, bunches of flowers is a common one actually. Like, flowers just go, they have to throw it out like after a day or two.
If there's one slightly elderly looking rose, then the other 11.
They won't pick it out and go, oh, we reduce the price of it. It just goes, and it's easier to do that.
Yeah.
It's easier to landfill it than it is to reduce the price of it.
Yeah.
Which is a shame.
That's the thing though, isn't it? That it shouldn't be easier and cheaper to throw it away.
Definitely.
It should be easier and cheaper to find a home for it.